Hey everyone, I'm Coral. Welcome back to my channel. I'm here today with the July Nightworms package. I'm pretty sure I remember one book that's inside, and I really hope that it's actually in there because I'm kind of... I put it on my TBR this month, so if it's not in there, I'm gonna have to order it, and I don't want to have to do that. Here she is. I just want to look at the theme first. My fan's on very high, and it's blowing my hair into my chopstick. The theme for this month is Cruel Summer, and then let's get into the books. The first one here, the one that I knew was hoping would be The Pallbearers Club by Paul Tremblay. Let me read you a synopsis. What if the coolest girl you've ever met decided to be your friend? Art Barbara was so not cool. He was a 17-year-old high school loner in the late 80s who listened to hair metal, had to wear a monstrous back brace at night for his scoliosis, and started an extracurricular club for volunteer pallbearers at poorly attended funerals. But his new friend thought the Pallbearers Club was cool, and she brought along her Polaroid camera to take pictures of the corpses. Okay, that part was a little weird. So was her obsessive knowledge of a notorious bit of New England folklore that involved digging up the dead. And there were other strange things, terrifying things, that happened when she was around, usually at night. But she was his friend, so it was okay, right? Decades later, Art tries to make sense of it all by writing The Pallbearers Club, a memoir, but somehow this friend got her hands on the manuscript and, well, she has some issues with it, and now she's making cuts. Seamlessly blurring the lines between fiction and memory, the supernatural and the mundane, The Pallbearers Club is an immersive, suspenseful portrait of an unusual and disconcerting friendship. Okay, so I'd heard about this, obviously. It's a buzzy book in the horror community because it's Paul Tremblay. And I knew about like the weird high school weirdo who meets a cool girl and she is kind of weird, and then, you know, the Pallbearers Club and all that, but I didn't know about this whole him writing a memoir thing. And that really brings another layer to it that I'm really interested in. So I'm very, very excited about this. I was a little let down by Paul Tremblay's last book, Survivor Song, so I'm hoping that this one hits the mark for me again. The other book in our package is Other Terrors, an inclusive anthology. Original tales from Tananarive Dew, Jennifer McMahon, S.A. Cosby, Stephen Graham Jones, Alma Katsu, Michael Thomas Ford, and Anne Davila Cardinal, and others. This is edited by Vince Liaguno and Rena Mason. I've never heard either of those names before. So it says, be they of a different culture, a different background, a different sexual orientation or gender identity, a different belief system, or a different skin color, some people simply aren't a part of the community's majority and are perceived as scary. Humans are almost instinctively inclined to fear what's different, and there are a multitude of individuals who have spent far too long on the outside looking in. And the thing about the outside is, it's much larger than you think. In Other Terrors, horror writers, many from underrepresented backgrounds, have created stories of everyday people, places, and things where something shifts, striking a deeper, much more primal chord of fear. Are our eyes playing tricks on us, or is there something truly sinister lurking under the surface of what we thought we knew, and who among us is really the other after all? Alright, very interesting. I think you all know how I feel about anthologies, but I'm always willing to give it a try. I just don't always love them. Alright, so on to the goodie bag here. Okay, so there is a sticker with two young women, it looks like, and it says, sometimes we're cruel. I'm not sure if these are supposed to be depictions of someone's from something, I don't know. Then we also have a, this is kind of funny, Cruel Summer sticker with, it looks like there should be a surfer on it, but it's like death with his scythe and a coffin, maybe a coffin-shaped surfboard. Bookmark from the Horror Writers Association for other terrors. It also has like a little Nightworms logo on it. We have the Inksmith bookmark for this month. Oh, this one's really cool. Kind of reminds me of the Nightmares and Dreamscapes. I think it's like a Signet paperback. That was the one that my mom had when I was a kid, and it has like the sun that kind of looks like that on it. We have a signed booklet from Paul Tremblay, and another, oh okay, a pack of cold brew coffee from Pioneer Joe. Okay, you know what, I'm sure I've had cold brew before, but I don't think I've ever prepared it myself. This sounds like my kind of a thing. Let it steep for 6 to 12 hours. That's how I need my coffee. I need it strong. All right, well, that is the July Nightworms package. Cruel summer. The summer has been cruel here. It's been really hot. Looking at like our 10-day forecast, it's just like over 100, over 100, over 100. It's terrible. It was 108 here this weekend. Holy fuck. How do we survive? There's just like, you can't even do anything fun. You can't go outside. It's disgusting. And so like everyone's doing stuff inside, but I don't want to go somewhere where there's 100 people in a small building, like to an arcade or something. There's just too many fucking people because it's too hot to be outside. Anyway, that is this package. I'd love to know if you've read any of these. I know Paul Bear's Club has been out for, I don't know, maybe a week or so. If you've read it, I'd love to know what you thought about it. No spoilers though, of course, because that would make me really sad. That's all I have for you though. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you later. Goodbye!